Good afternoon, everybody. I did get a chance to record this morning any moto vlogs because I was running a little late and I just wanted to concentrate on getting to work as fast as possible. And when I'm in a hurry like that, I just want to be 100% full on concentration and all my attention. I just want all my attention to be on the road so I wouldn't get into any accidents. And while at work today, we did get to an accident on Rosemary Street here in Chapel Hill. And good thing it wasn't me on my bike. But I was in the truck at the time, and I was with my work crew, and what happened was that we were going down the road, just going straight down, and then this BMW, which looked like a Z3 or one of those roadsters, and it pulled out of the driveway too soon and it clipped the trailer for our work truck. So one of the wheels got dented and it bent, and the tire popped, so we couldn't continue working the road. I'm just gonna pull in here to check my stuff, make sure everything's in here before I continue. Okay, everything appears to be in order. But yeah, it was a good thing it wasn't me on my bike. And you have drivers that aren't paying attention and they just pull out even if there's... I forgot my kickstand was down, so it cut off there. But yeah, a lot of drivers don't pay attention and they just pull out into traffic, and that's what I hate about people driving in cars and trucks, is that they're careless. Those are my coworkers. And my coworker who was driving, it wasn't his fault. So when the cop showed up, he just explained what happened, and the cop took the license and registration and insurance information for both drivers that was involved in the accident. And it didn't take long for everything to be settled. We were stopped for maybe 20 minutes or so. No. Starting to drizzle here. hope it stays as a drizzle only and not a full out, pouring rain. One of the things that always crosses my mind is, people pulling in front of me. And from previous accidents that involved my brothers, my family members, and friends, it's usually accidents where somebody pulls in front of somebody. And at one time, our family car got T-boned on the side. And good thing nobody was hurt or injured. And in today's accident, nobody was hurt either. So, that was the most important part. Any vehicle, whether it be a motorcycle, car, truck, they can always be replaced. But if you lose a limb, an arm or a leg, or, even if you might even hurt or injure your neck to where you're paralyzed, you can't replace those. But you can always fix up vehicles, automobiles, and motorcycles. And the guy who pulled into the road and caused the accident, he was driving looked to be, pretty new, a newer BMW model. So he appeared to be a wealthy person, a wealthy man. So I'm sure within the next few days he'll have that BMW fixed, or maybe even get a brand new one. But insurance is always good to have, of course. I think they just laid down this new asphalt on top of this road because it wasn't here the other day. And one thing that was a funny kind of, joking around thing that happened while the accident was being taken care of by the officer, the police officer that was at the scene. One of our supervisors or employment director, he was there to help out, and it was like, you all can leave now. But then we told him that the police officer wanted us all to be present before, you know, he can get everything solved. And he needed everybody to be there and present and not to leave the scene. And the director was like, yeah, he must have seen Lawrence there and figured he was like a gangster, a part of the mafia. And he was, you know, directing that towards me. You know, he was joking around, you know, he did it jokingly. But, you know, the accident was pretty fresh to our minds, so nobody really laughed about that. You know, people can kid around and stuff. It's easy for them to do that, especially if, you know, the person's not involved. But, you know, our supervisor, you know, he's a great guy, you know. He kids around a lot. But, you know, it kind of caught my attention that he was talking about me out of like the six of us that were present at the scene. And, you know, sometimes those jokes have some meaning to them. I don't know. I mean, I'm not taking it, you know, that seriously. I know it's a joke and all, so. But I probably stand out in a crowd being a foreigner from another country. This is USS Princeton 2004 signing out.